My name is Karen Hughes, and I've been a nurse for 26 years. And right as of now, I work in the same-day surgery area where we admit patients, get them ready for surgery, and sometimes recover them. Sometimes more than others, we do receive prisoners, male prisoners, and they come in with guards, and they are not allowed to call their families, so we meet them when they're very quiet, but yet very humble. And then that's the moment I realized that they're a human being that's in need of love, and they're scared just as we would be if we were going to have surgery that day. So I go in, and sometimes Jesus just tells me to be kind, and that's all I'm asking you to do. And sometimes I feel prompted to talk to him about Jesus. So I'll just tell him my name, and I'll tell him that I'm here to be their nurse for the day and to take care of them, and that I'm going to try to love on them like Jesus would. We're all human beings. We're all in need of love. We're all supposed to be Christ followers. It's just some are in more broken places than others, made more bad choices than others, but at the end of the day, we're still human beings. As a nurse, I've never seen anybody's blood any different. I've never seen anybody's emotions any different. We all get upset over things that break our heart. And Jesus, that's what he died for, so that we would love each other, and that's the greatest commandment. My son was arrested, and he has been sentenced to at least serve 4 years in prison, and that is just now starting at this time. When my son was arrested, it was very sad for me. I thought, how did this happen? I didn't raise him like this. I raised him in church. I raised him telling him about Jesus. But not all children are the same. I know that darkness just overtook him. And then he was addicted to some drugs. And I just knew that I had to fight for my child. And, I wasn't going to let evil take my child from me. And so I just prayed for him and prayed for him. But as a mom, it felt like my heart was ripped out of my chest. What is the hurtful thing is I feel like also that my heart's going to be locked up for 4 years. But it's very painful to know that you have a child that is locked up behind prison, that when stuff goes wrong, you cannot go behind those bars and comfort him physically. It has to be through the phone calls or through prayers. It's very tough at times to receive those phone calls, and that's where I believe it's important if you have good prayer partners or a good support system to help you through that time. Because there was days that I was so weak and upset that it was so hard for me to even pray. And knowing that I had a group of prayer sisters that was praying over my child when I couldn't meant the world to me. God reassured me that this lesson was going to be about salvation for my son. Take the peace that he's given me and walk forward and make sure that my pain's not wasted. And that's where my passion came in for the prison ministry. As a result of the pain that I felt for my son, it's like no one really could comfort me. I just needed Jesus to come in and comfort me. See, I do think that directly helped me look into the life of prisoners and broken people and see exactly how they feel. And then I tell them, oftentimes, I can help them heal and how to relate to their mothers, because a lot of times they have broken relationships. And I'm like, I always tell them there's two people's love you can't outrun. That's Jesus and your mama. I feel like God's still writing my story. He's still writing my son's story. And so at the end of the day, I know that this pain will not be wasted, and there are days that are not pain-free and carefree in life, but I know that God will ultimately use this for his goal and his purpose.